Welcome Aries to your reading for the week commencing March 31st. Welcome to my new backdrop. I've changed it because we're about to enter British summertime, as in the clocks are changing for us here in the UK, and I just thought I'd lighten things up a bit, maybe make things a bit brighter throughout the lighter days and nights to come. Let's get into your reading, Aries. Let's see what your preview card is. So your preview is the star. Yes, Aries, yes. Let me just wait for that to focus. Is it going to focus? Come on, camera, there you go. Amazing. The star is all about reaching your potential. It's about healing. It's about recognition. It's just an amazing card. It's feeling happy, confident, understanding how amazing you really are. But let's get into the reading. This is for your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus signs. And it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. If this reading does resonate for you and you might like a private reading, then please reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. And if you manage to send me an email before the 1st of April, then I will still include my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides with every reading booked. And you don't have to book for this month. You can book at any time in the future, and you don't pay anything till the day before your reading. So let's get into this, Aries. So we are looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. In your general energy, Aries, we have the Knight of Swords. So this feels like there's a lot of clarity around you. Everything feels very, I want to say clear because that's obvious. It's like if there's been anything that you've been feeling doubtful about or unclear about or confused by, or it's like this kind of feels like, oh, suddenly that veil is being lifted and you're seeing everything very, very clearly in a very good way. It's like seeing, you've been trying to see your path ahead, but you can't because it's covered by overgrown trees and and shrubbery, and it's just, you can't see where this path is going. And now it's like someone's come along and just cleared the path, and now you can see everything. It's like, wow, now I can see where I'm going. It's that kind of energy. The Knight of Cups is in your opportunity. There's an opportunity here to see what you have thought at some point as being an unattainable dream to being a reality. It's like, why have I thought that's unattainable? Why do I think that's unattainable? Why have I always said I'd love to do that, but I can't? And that's the opportunity here. It's like, don't put any barriers in your way, Aries. Your train's just moving again now, and it's going to some spectacular places. So the Four of Wands in reverse is in your challenge. It's interesting because I get the feeling that the universe is trying to guide you to places, maybe to take you places further afield than you ever thought you'd be going. But you have this connection to your homeland, or your home, where you're just a bit like, oh, I don't know if I want to let go of this security. I don't know if I want to leave this place. But it's not a case of leaving. It's just a case of, you know, I will come back, but there's so much to explore. And it's your security blanket, and you have to let go of that sometimes. The Three of Wands is in your unforeseen events, and this is also about travel. It's about travel and expansion, and not putting barriers in your own way. It's saying, what do you want to do? Whatever you want to do, then just do it. Make a plan, stick to it, and do it. The Wheel of Fortune is in your advice. Things change all the time. Sometimes we don't like change. Sometimes change is scary. But we don't get to experience life if we don't accept change. And that's what this card is saying. So let's clarify. So the Knight of Swords in your general energy. Clarified by the Fool and the Three of Wands. There's so much going on here, Aries. The Fool is new adventures, new experiences. It's not being afraid to take a risk. It's taking that leap of faith. The Three of Wands is about expansion, growth, travel, moving beyond what is familiar. You're ready for all of this, and you know you are. The Knight of Cups is clarified by the Chariot reversed and Judgment. Yeah, like I said, this is about seeing things in a different way. What you thought was a dream before can now become a reality. The Chariot in reverse, the opportunity here is don't let anything hold you back. Don't do what everyone does and say, well, this is something I really want, I'm going to go after it. But it might go wrong, and what do I need? What do I do if it goes wrong? Because you're then putting that intention out to the universe. It's going to go wrong. You have to say it's going to go so right. I'm going to be so happy. I know this is right. I know this is my journey. I know this is my plan. And just go after it like that. The Judgment card. This is an awakening. This is a time of new feelings, new emotions. Everything's opening up. It just feels like that first card I pulled, and I said suddenly there's clarity. The Star is actually, sorry, the Knight of Swords said that, but the Star is about suddenly realizing what this is, what there is waiting for you. It's like coming out of the darkness, and not just coming out of the darkness into the light, but it's like coming out of the darkness into the light, and there's rainbows, and there's, you know, the most beautiful sunlight, and it's just better than you could have ever imagined. Four of Wands in reverse in your challenge is clarified by Justice and the Magician. So you deserve this, Aries, and I think you're finally coming to a place where you actually feel that and understand that. The Magician is your, again, a bit like the Star, it's your potential. It's like everything you have, you're finally putting to good use. All of your potential, everything that you are capable of. You're not doubting it anymore. And you can leave what feels familiar and safe to discover what's new and exciting. We've also got the Three of Wands, which is clarified by the Emperor reversed. Wow, okay. And the Two of Wands reversed. So interesting, because you are the Emperor in a tarot deck, but you haven't felt like it. You definitely haven't felt that energy of strength and courage and, you know, that force of nature that the Emperor brings, and confidence. But do you know what? It's interesting that this comes in with Three of Wands, because the Emperor in reverse is saying you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need to go into something like you're some kind of force of nature with strength and confidence. You can just let all that go and just be in your essence, which is something to do with your emotions that you haven't really felt comfortable with connecting until this point. The Two of Wands in reverse. Plans that you had are no longer the plans that you want. And the Wheel of Fortune is in your advice, and that is you have to go with the change. Changes when they happen. If you don't get to experience life to the fullest. And this is clarified by the World in reverse. And the Seven of Swords. You have trouble sometimes, Aries, with trusting that you're doing the right thing, or you're making the right decision, or sometimes it's about trusting other people, because other people will be involved in this. There'll be other people that you have to put your trust in. And because of what you've been through, it's going to be difficult. You're going to be like, oh my God, how do I do that? It's like, I've learned to not trust people. I've learned to not make the mistake of just, you know, being completely open. But you need to know when you're being guided to doing something, and when it feels right, and when you feel like you're supposed to do something and it feels wrong. There's a difference. So let's do your oracle. So I'm using the Archangel Animal Oracle this week. And let's see what your card is. Your card this week, Aries, is Kingfisher. It says, be patient and focused. Archangel Bokpi. These beautiful birds are third dimensional and come from Sirius. They live in and by water, which keeps their energy pure. Water contains the love energy of the universe, and kingfishers carry this agape, pure unconditional love in their aura and spread it wherever they fly. When you gasp with pleasure as a kingfisher flashes past you, your sudden elevation in consciousness opens doors of opportunity in the universe. This bird is demonstrating the importance of maintaining clear and positive thoughts and being ready for any break or chance that comes your way. Kingfishers teach us about patience. While they wait serenely to catch a fish, they are holding their focus on one appearing. By their positive intent, they attract fish, and as soon as their goal is in sight, they act immediately. This card is reminding you it is time to be clear about your heart's desire. Set your vision positively and ask that it comes to you in a way that brings a positive outcome for everyone. Once you have decided what you wish to bring into your life, be prepared to be calm and patient while you focus on it intently. Watch out for any signs from the universe or intuitions that may direct you to a course of action, but do not let your thoughts waver. Remember that they are inevitably drawing your desire to you. As soon as it is within grasp. Take immediate action. This is a moment for speed and energy. The universe is about to offer you an opportunity, so stay positive and grounded. Something good is coming your way. It sure is. It sure is, Aries. What a lovely reading. So yeah, so I'm going to leave you with that. Hopefully it's lifted your spirits. Thank you. Please, before you go, make sure you do check the Otter Spirit website and even go and treat yourself to a little bracelet, just one bracelet. Go and choose a stone that calls to you. Don't even have to go and do your research. Just look at the pictures and just say, oh God, that one's pulling me in, because usually that's the one you need. It's quite an interesting exercise, because you can then go and look and see why is that one drawing me in, and go and look at what are the characteristics that is going to work for you. The link is in the description, guys. If you use the code SUE20, you do get a 20% discount as well. And all that's left to say is thank you. Thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement, and your engagement, which I return to you tenfold. We'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.